Hello, and welcome to the Connecting Point. I am Dr. Marcy, your facilitator for this discussion today. This is the place where creators connect to inspire, share their ideas and stories to transform the world through raw and unedited talk. And audience, I'm excited because today I have here with me my sister. Yes, we bleed purple and black. Y'all already know what that is.
Yes, yes,
Yes, Morris Brown College alum, and
yes,
she's also my DO sister, Delta
yes.
Omicron. So
Better know.
listen, we bleed music too. Hey,
Yes,
what can we say?
that part.
But I'm excited that she is joining me today in a discussion.
Thank you.
And Valencia, welcome to
Thank you.
Connecting Point.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for this invitation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And I've already told the Connecting Point, y'all. It's NBC.
Hey, it is what it
And
is.
Delta it is what it is. Can't nobody do nothing about it.
Nothing.
We not look, V, we're not gonna cut up on here today.
But just keep it a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just
Just
a
a little
little
bit.
bit. Okay,
Okay,
just a little
we'll
bit.
give a little bit. We'll give a little bit.
Well, her stage name is V Nichole.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I might go back between Valencia and V Nichole, but we just gonna flow with it.
Yes.
Now, Valencia, can you
Yes.
tell the audience a little bit about where you are now and where you're from?
Where I am now, I am originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I am born and raised right here. I was not born in Grady,
Wasn't
unfortunately.
born at Grady.
No, I was not born in Grady. I always like to say my mama had insurance. So I was born at Georgia Baptist. I ain't no Grady baby, but I'm born right here in Atlanta where I have lived here all my life and I simply love my city. I look forward to living in other places too, but right now it's safer to live in Atlanta, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But this is my hometown and homegrown right here. And I'm looking forward to travel though.
Okay, and what is your occupation by trade?
Now, by trade, I am a middle school math teacher.
Okay, y'all hear that?
I'm a
So
middle
we have
school
another
math teacher.
connecting point. We're educators too now.
That's right. And I love my babies. I work with autistic students as well. And I love my babies. Like, seriously, they are a joy. And I'm really not just saying that, it's for real.
Yeah.
Because the kids let you know whether you're authentic because they can feel every single thing. So my passion is making sure I do right by them. And I call them my clients because they are.
They're your clients. I love it. I love it.
Absolutely.
So yes, she's an educator, but she
Yes.
is also a recording artist.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, vocalist, recording artist. And she has a story to tell. She does.
I do.
Because her music speaks.
Yes, thank you.
It speaks. Yes, it does. Now,
Yes.
Valencia.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell the audience a little bit about how you got thrown over into this music thing anyway, in the first place?
So naturally, quite naturally, my entire family sings. Okay, from a long line of ministers, preachers, teachers, musicians, and I don't believe my father was, but my mother's side, yeah, they go get it. So I was born into it, and I perfected my craft as a little girl because my mother was the Sunday school, the church musician for the kids and everybody. And so I have been in music my whole life, and I absolutely love it. So not only do I love teaching, I love performing, I love singing. So I have the pleasure of saying I love what I do for a living. I really, really do. So music is therapy. It is soothing, and it is something, it is a tool that you need for the rest of your life. Even if you can't sing, at least you know how to go get it, or you'll go to your favorite. And I have a lot of favorite musicians that I have to go to get me to a certain point, to get me over the hump, blase, blase. But it is therapy. And if I didn't have music, oh my gosh.
I know, right?
I can't think of what would be going on because I hum probably all day. I'm humming something all day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's childhood. That's where I got it. That's where I started. And I perfected that craft in church.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people, if you can make it in church, you can
You can
make it
make it anywhere.
on any stage because the I always say the church scene is the hardest one to please. Some people are overly mean, some are very nice, and some don't really tell you the truth. You can be bad, but they be like, "Oh, come on, baby, you know the story." So I had to grow up that way, but I absolutely love what I do.
Well, listen, I want to know from you,
Yeah.
how has music been therapeutic for you?
You really want to know?
I really want to know. Come on.
Okay, so can I go for my album?
Yes, you can, because music speaks now.
Music speaks and it is soothing to my soul. So I've been married for 27 years, 28 years this year. All right. So my husband's recent deceased. So I had a whole love change from him to another love. And the music allowed me to authentically write from a very positive and a real place. And I had to keep it still real, but in a way that it would not disregard and disrespect my husband, and it wouldn't be disrespectful to people that could relate. So it was easy for me to put it there, but it was like reliving some things that I had experienced. So my experiences are my experiences, but God gave me an ability to write where I'm not being mean. I'm not coming from a mean place because everything that I've experienced, I had to grow through. And so that's how I started writing. So my whole album From Love Change, from 1 to 9, is really what I'm living right now. So I have a title, of course, Love Change, and then Infinity Love. We all know what the word infinity means. And then Be Together, So Amazing, Chance to Love Again. These are positive things. And every lyric is true. These are positive songs and affirmations for me, but yet you hear my story in the song. And I feel like I'm a gritty singer. So I am singing as I was recording, it was a release. And that was the therapy part. But writing it was rough. Singing it was the release. After I heard it mixed and mastered, I feel like that was the reward. That makes sense.
So writing it, you had to dig deep inside.
Of course. Of course.
That's the therapeutic part, because you had to dig.
Oh, I had to dig. I had to dig and be careful with what story I wanted to tell, but staying true to myself and writing from that authentic place. But I did ask God for a special blessing, and that was to allow me to write where I could write authentically, not just for me, but for other artists that have actually reached out to allow me to write on their projects, which I absolutely love. But for me, it has to be from an authentic place.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you on the therapeutic nature of music. Even when you listen to it, like you said, it was important for you to write, not just for yourself, but for others. You know, I have a playlist in my car.
Yeah.
And the songs are chosen specifically for me.
Nice.
For me, because it reminds me of my childhood. I got one section, gives me nostalgia.
There you go.
Okay. I got another section.
Yes.
When I need, some little encouragement.
That's right.
I got another section when I want to dance.
That part.
So it's music is a language in itself. It's cliche. We say music is a universal language, but it really is.
It is. It's amazing.
is a universal language that I might say you have been gifted to be able to communicate through that language in an effective manner.
Well
so
put.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
I'm excited for you because you got something coming up. I already got my ticket, y'all. If you don't have yours, you better go get it. I got 2 tickets, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Yes, I did. What am I referring to, V. Nichole?
You are referring to my upcoming concert at City Winery coming up in August 28th. It is on a Monday night, but so what? 8 o'clock. And it's only me. I'm the main headliner. I don't know if anyone knows how major that is.
It's major.
I'm not opening up for anyone. Someone gave me an opportunity to go for it. So they were a risk. They were a risk taker. And I was like, I play poker. Okay. So I was like, bet all in. Bet all in. And I'm all in. So I'm excited and I'm ready. I am anticipating August the 28th, where this will be my first time performing the Love Change album, which give me goosebumps now because I am performing in front of friends and people that I don't know I feel like my music is timeless. It's a little jazz. I'm a little jazz, neo soul. I'm a little funk. I'm a gospel. I'm all of these things in one. And what I love about it is I'm able to mash all of those genres in whatever I feel like doing, and there's no one to tell me that I can't do it. So I'm over seeking validation from other people because they want to stay in one little box. Honey child, no,
I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Listen, I know you got that affirmation from your household, but we got it from Mars Brown too, baby. It was just another layer. I just had to throw that in there.
Come on, Mars Brown. Yeah.
People wonder why we are so confident, but we are.
We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice.
We are
purple all the way, baby.
Yes, they told us who we were. They reaffirmed it.
You better. You know what? They don't know our alma mater. They don't know it.
They don't know it, do they? Haven for what?
Come on, Harvey Souls. Come on, somebody. They not ready. Don't get me started in here. They're not ready. They are not ready. We don't want to
for hungry souls.
We don't want to give the secret sauce away if they didn't go to MBC.
Okay.
That part.
But I know that this must be something that you have dreamed of.
Absolutely.
And guess what? It's just the beginning, Valencia.
I know.
I wanted to tell you that.
Thank you. I'm excited. I am overly excited.
Yeah. So I know that how you came to get that stage opportunity at the City Winery. Now, audience, if you're not from the ATL, the City Winery has hosted so many greats.
Major. Yeah.
Major greats. We can't even name them all. Okay. So for her to be there on that stage.
Oh, yeah.
Is, like I said, it's major.
Yes.
It's major. So let me ask you this, because I know there's a testimony behind it.
It is.
How in the world, I know you just gave a brief synopsis of how you got on that stage, but you got to tell us how God worked to get you on that stage.
So I know no one may not believe this until you put the word in action. You won't know what I'm talking about. In the book of James, that's where it lives. And I want to say it's the James 5 or James 1, one of them. You have not because you ask not. And when I declared unto God for real what I wanted, not knowing that the need was already supplied, but here I am demanding and telling God like what I want, which he already have given me. I actually heard, ask.
Come on, just ask.
And it was at the right time, at the right moment, where I captured the attention of one of the promoters. And I talked to him as if I had already made it where I'm going, but I was confident in betting on myself. But how could I fail if my direction was to ask?
That's right.
And God also told me to plant, and He'll do the drawing.
Ooh,
With that, I
we got to
cannot
put a
fail.
pin right there, Valencia.
Yes.
Ask, plant, and He will do the drawing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ask. You ask, and then what did you plant, Valencia?
Oh my gosh, I planted so many seeds, not just for this, but I planted so many seeds because now my faith is activated. So Hebrews 11 says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for. So I find myself putting the word before me every time, because it's like, oh, God's saying, dare me. I already know what I'm going to do. I know what you're going to do. But now it has more meaning to me because I'm able to activate my faith to believe it, not just because I want it so bad. Now I believe it because this is my time, and the time is set perfectly. It is set perfectly. And I know most people may or may not understand that, but I am confident in Him to be confident with what I am going through to get to where I got to go.
Say that again.
I am confident. I am confident in what I have to go through to go to get to where I have to go, because no one is going to ask the way that I can ask. So what happens is, I hear the Lord says me all the time, exposure. Just like the connecting point. The connecting point is exposure. You, Dr. Marcy, are exposure to have a platform to ask your questions. God already planted in you about the connecting point. So we need exposure, not knowing what this interview would do, not just for me, but for you. Someone may be watching the connecting point to say, well, you know what? Since such and such and such and such is out on channel 251146 and all these HB networks, you never know what the connecting point is going to do for Dr. Marcy to take you out to school. Well, you know,
come on, don't say it, because I'm coming out.
Because
I'm coming out. Yeah,
exactly. And not knowing what you have asked for.
I'm coming out of there.
You know, not knowing. So this is the connecting point for me. I got on it now. The connecting point for me is the network part, the exposure, because you are exposing and don't mind, and I don't mind being exposed, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because at the beginning and the end of the day, God's word is still going to be valid.
Yes.
And regardless of what I put in it, it's still going to come to pass.
That's right.
So I appreciate the exposure of even this interview, the exposure of being on stage at City Winery, because that already, even though it hasn't happened yet, that already it started me going
some other things. That's right. That's right.
Understand?
That's right.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, that part.
And you know, and I want the audience to really pay attention to what you just said. When you said, God said, ask. He wouldn't tell you to ask if He wasn't going to give it to you.
It's simple. It's really, really simple. Just ask.
He would not. And you know, I always say, if it's His will, He's got the bill. In whatever way that He is. I don't worry about stuff anymore.
I like that.
I used to, but I don't anymore. Because when you know what He told you, what He told you,
you don't need any help.
No, nobody can stop it.
Not one person.
Except for you yourself.
And maybe not even that, because
maybe not.
Here, roll over you to show you. I said, go on and do this right here. I like that, because He's the source. So I feel like whenever you have dreams, goals, and desires, since He is the source, You got to know how to be plugged into the source though, so that you can get the resources that he have for you. Because I don't believe he just give you empty dreams. Who does that?
No.
You know, so that's why I say my faith is now activated. It has been activated. But when you go through things, you be like, okay, I might have to go through another plan. No, the same plan still works.
Same, yeah.
Don't be difficult. So that's where I am. That's why I'm so excited. I tell people, some people may or may not be able to identify with confidence. It's not cockiness at all. It's confident in who God is and who I am in God, to know my queenship and my kingdom assignment.
That's it.
And I know I ain't fishing. No, I know.
And see, that's where I am. And you know, we talk about that scripture a lot. God will give you your heart's desire. You hear people say that. Well, guess what? Yes. That means he put them there.
He did.
He put the desire for you to sing.
Yes.
He put them there.
He did.
So that means he's got to do. God not gonna have himself looking bad.
Come on now.
Number one.
He's not. He's not.
So if I am a monument for him, you think he gonna make me look bad? No. Because it's not about you. It's not about us.
No.
It's bigger. It's bigger.
It is so much bigger. This is one thing I love to leave people with. People don't like people to shine and be grand. Well, how is it that you got a problem with what God told us to be? He said, I need you to be the salt and the light of the earth.
Of the earth. That's right.
That's why we shine. But when you know what you know, regardless of what people say, because they always try to minimize what it is that they see you doing, but not knowing what you have been through and understanding to be true about God. So what you have to know is, I'm really leaving flavor.
Come on.
Salt. And I am definitely glowing because I'm the light. So I may not be doing all of the scriptures. I don't know, not one person is, but I can tell you that I'm leaving flavor. And I'm glowing in the light that he has shine on me, because when it's your turn and when it's your time, you're gonna want someone to celebrate you.
That's right.
And know that you're leaving flavor and that you are leaving light. You are light.
That's it.
I illuminate because of what he is doing for me.
That's why, matter of fact, I just said this to someone today. There's no need to envy anybody.
For what?
Or be jealous of anybody, because everybody has something that you were given before you were formed in your mother's womb.
Believe it, yes.
Your only mission should be find out what that is.
Yeah.
And then work on it. It's a process.
I agree.
Okay. When Valencia came out the womb, she didn't come out the womb on the stage of City Winery. She had to go through a process.
Hello.
And sometimes the process don't feel good.
Oh, I can talk about that.
It does not. But it strengthens you.
It does.
And it gives you more ammunition.
Yeah, I agree.
To fight with.
I definitely agree. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I have tools in my arsenal and knowing what to pull out at that particular time. Because it's requiring me now to have to do that. I'm excited. I feel like I'm in the best place of my life with just sacrificing years of not doing what I've always desired to do because of wifely duties, motherly duties. So I'm at the best place of my life where I no longer have that. I'm free and released to now take this bull by its horns, and I am riding it all the way. Do you hear me?
Yes.
I ain't stopping. I can't even smell the roses because when I had time in a period where I was not doing what I wanted to do, I'm not stopping to smell those. I am going for it because I feel that my feet will hit stages that I couldn't normally open the door with my natural self. So I feel that my feet will hit stages and perform in front of kings and queens as I'm supposed to. I mean, we're kings and queens.
Yeah. Your gift makes room for you.
Come through.
And brings you what? before great men. And guess what? We're great.
We are definitely great. We are definitely great.
I mean, it is what it is. Lord have mercy. I like I said, this is an exciting time, period.
Yes.
For you, for me, for many who have been waiting.
Yes. Keep waiting. Keep going too, because I don't mind telling my age. I'm 47. And no one has discouraged me thus far. But when I was younger and can really, really do it, I was discouraged. What I'm loving about life is you will find your way. When we could tune out negativity and remember the voice of the Lord to tell you what you're supposed to do, but it won't happen until you activate the faith to know that I got a mission, or I got to do this. I have to do this. So I have to do this. This music is important to me. I love teaching too. However, I know that that's going to stop very soon because of this mission that I was called for. I was called and I chose it. I answered. So I am ready for the world to hear what V. Nichole have to offer.
And look, we're ready to hear it. We are ready to hear it. Now, V. Nichole, I just want you to hit any tune you want. It can be gospel or whatever while we on this platform, so people can see what I'm talking about. Y'all go, because they're gonna go buy these tickets.
They need to buy those tickets.
It's gonna sell out, but they need to hear the authentic voice of V. Maria. Choose whatever you want, honey, on this platform.
Let me see. I don't know. You know what's crazy is that we're singers, and when it comes down to someone say sing, like out of all of the songs that I know, where it's coming to mind? What you want to hear first? You want something from the album, or you want something gospelish, or what do you want?
And I don't know. I just want you to let God lead you however it is.
Oh Lord. Okay, so actually I just did I did a Waiting to Exhale tribute at Fields.
Okay, I saw that. My Funny Valentine.
Yeah. I did. And I was told today by a friend that I should contact the writer to see if I can re-record it, and I just might. But anyway, I can do a little bit of that if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Lord Jesus, I hope it sounds good, Lord Jesus.
Valencia, go ahead, girl.
Let's see what keeps. Let's go to My Funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable. Yeah, you're my favorite work of art. It's your figureless then green. Is your mouth a little bit weak when you open it to speak? Are you smiling? Don't, baby, no, don't you change your hair for me. If you care for me, stay, little Valentine. Stay, please stay, Valentine. Each day is Valentine Day.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Listen, y'all better go get those tickets, because I'm gonna be up there. I got me a good seat too.
Thank you. Yes, we really need it sold out.
Yes,
because it's a number games for the City Winery. However, it means a lot, much more to me. So thank you for buying your tickets and allowing me to be on the connecting point and
honey,
for your audience.
I thank you. Now, can you tell the audience
yes
how to get these tickets
Sure.
How to book you if they want to book you somewhere?
Definitely. So you can go on to City Winery Atlanta and type in my name, V.Nichole is what you see on the bottom of my screen. I also, my website is being worked on as we speak. It's a little slow, sorry. You can book me by emailing me at queenvnicole@gmail.com. And my social media on IG is I am V Nichole. And Facebook is also Valencia Nichole, Valencia.
Yes, we are excited. Now,
Thank
one
you.
more thing before we
Yes.
go, Valencia.
Yes.
I like to leave the audience with a point to ponder. So I'm putting that on you. What would you like the audience to ponder about regarding this conversation?
I want you to ponder what you just heard me saying. What am I going to do to you live? What emotion will you walk away with when you're there? Because I'm a whole lot of things, but in order to witness that, you're going to have to come and get it.
Yeah. Point to ponder. Do you have your ticket?
Come and get it. I like that.
I love you, sis, girl.
I love you. Thank you.
They're going to think we cut up at Mars Brown.
We do cut up.
We do.
We handle business and we cut up.
And we cut up. We had the business and we cut up. Yes, we do. Listen, thank you again for engaging in this conversation with me.
Yes.
And audience, like I say every week, if you would like to join me in a discussion, reach out to me at drmarcyts@gmail.com. You can also come and join the Connecting Point for Creators group. It's just a group of creators that promote, network. You get a source of inspiration throughout the week. V Nichole is a part of the group and many other creators. If that's something you would like to do, just send a request to join. We would love to have you join us. This show airs on Tuesday nights on YouTube, Instagram TV, Facebook, Twitter, and on Wednesdays at KBCN TV, Spotify, and Anchor. All that we ask you to do is click, like, and share. Click, like, and share so that others may be inspired.
Yes.
Thank you again, V. And audience, until we have this moment again, peace and blessings. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you.